the Replicon gmail.com.
Clearly, that's not a pre-recorded response there. Pre-recordings don't mess up.
I mean, they might.
We real life up in this bitch.
They might mess up.
We real life. Hey, shout out to Mars, man. If you guys are just tuning in on YouTube and you're like, what the hell is this? Well, this is the third segment of the live broadcast of Replicon Radio on Monday.
This is where we bring the heat. It's where we bring the heat.
But yeah, we just had Mars on for like 2 hours. We talked about his new record. It comes out next week, and we premiered 4 brand new tracks off of that record. 4 of them.
Fucking dope.
They were dope. Mars brought the bars. We had a lot of fun catching up, talking about life, talking about music, talking about all kinds of things, man. If you missed it, you can check out the replay on YouTube or on all streaming platforms as soon as this full episode ends. And the title of this YouTube episode is going to be real hard to find because it is called FAYGO. It is now called Juggalo Bukkake.
There you go.
And you're welcome.
Why didn't you put FAYGO Armageddon? It's called Juggalo Bukkake.
That's what it says.
Oh, you just said FAYGO.
Oh, FAYGO Armageddon is now called Juggalo Bukkake.
Peace de la resistance.
And then it says ... and you're welcome.
You are welcome.
And there is a lovely...
I smelled like FAYGO Bukkake for
always
days.
smell like Bukkake.
There is
don't have to be FAYGO.
There is a lovely vomit-invoking thumbnail. Just based on the title.
To
the picture thumbnail itself is fine, but based on the title, it's in my mind it's vomit invoking.
It look like a bunch of cream FAYGO sodas up there.
Wow,
absolutely.
With no label on.
That is Bukkake bottles.
It's 100%. Are you guys ready for a good time?
Who filled those?
Violent J.
That dude, man, that's a lot. That's probably what he was doing when he was late to all them shows.
Could have been,
or missing out on them.
Yeah, after he decided to break up with another girlfriend on his birthday and leave her stranded in the city.
Oh no!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Wait, did you say another one? The most recent one? Like it happened again?
A couple days ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, she seemed nice too.
He must have been sober.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm not going to speculate. I just saw the Facebook post. Trying to sell charms and shit. Stranded in Michigan. Who wants to buy this real silver Hatchaman chain? I made lots of mistakes.
I would like to erase my mistakes now.
I'm pretty sure that was an actual sentence. He must have saw it too. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about all the fucking dopeness that's happening.
Blues up 2-0.
Are you drunk, Joe? Because I know what you're referring to. It was just a random as hell comment. But yeah, going back to the beginning of the show, and I asked you guys how your week was. I forgot I did that. Me and Grape Joe went off, and I didn't tell you about mine yet either.
No,
I had issues with
first.
I had issues with my dog.
You go at it.
We acted. Me and Grape Joe were part of the corporate America beer drinking festivities, where they do corporate team building and they need plants, which is like an actor, and we did it. I was a eccentric art collector.
I thought you guys were doing cosplay.
You're dressed like an asshole.
I basically wore everything I wore to Juggalo prom, except for I wore my freaky pants. But I had that stupid top hat on, the green shirt, purple tie, just in the streets of fucking St. Charles. And people had to there was 12 groups, and they had to find me on their app.
You were hard to find.
Well, no, but they had to come to my location, and then they had to present me with art that they made, which is basically just trash. and I had to critique it and then give them a score. And based on my score, they got a certain amount of points, and then they got to move on.
So they actually had to try with the trash?
Some of it, yeah. Some people actually did try. Someone took a beer can, and they found a flower. I can't remember what type of flower it was, but it was it had a big white bulb on it. And then they cut holes in it with these 2 metal bars, and they made it look like legs and arms, and it's a dancing lady.
Oh,
and it's actually pretty dope.
It's a yum bedlam.
Yeah,
P was like, P was like,
I took a photo. I actually took a picture of that one.
He was like, I don't even give a shit what your art looks like. You look fine. You get a 10.
Well, I was gonna keep it. I did keep one of them. So there was one team dressed up like an all 80s garb, and they had blow up like giant 80s phones, and they gave me their phone. That was their art piece. So I have a blow up cell phone. It was fun. And then Grape Joe was dressed up as Waldo. Literally, where's Waldo?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you guys saw the photos. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he was.
And it was hard to recognize
on the way
him.
there, he was like, we should switch roles. Because he wanted to be like, fucking with people. And, he's like, I could dress up as a pirate and shit. And I was like, imagine if we switched roles and they handed me, because they gave him, I wore my shit. They're like, we'll have your t-shirt and hat and shit. It was like a fucking extra small. I was like, imagine if they had handed me that shirt. I've just been wrapped up in that shit, man.
Now that would have been entertainment,
right? I mean, it's funny as fuck watching him walk around, because I could see him sometimes, not all the time. Just watching him walk around the streets of St. Charles, because his job was just kind of like walk around, and like if they notice him, he'd have to hide.
Yeah.
So I'd like see him hiding behind trees and shit. And then normal people know who the fuck Waldo is. It wasn't like a lot of people weren't interacting with me. They would, like, if they weren't part of the game, they would ask like, why is everyone dressed up? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, well, they're doing this. They're like, oh, okay, that sounds fun. But to him, they're like taking photos, like, oh shit, we found Waldo.
Right.
Like having a damn good time. But it was fun, man. That's pretty much my whole week, though. We did that, and then we did 2 Whatnot sales since we missed out on Tuesday because we were out of town. Well, we were doing the show. We were out of town Monday. We were here on Tuesday. I was grocery shopping for my family on Wednesday, acting on Thursday, and then we did a sale Thursday night and a sale on Friday.
There you go.
So follow us on Whatnot at Replicon_radio and buy a bunch of comic books, because we're going to be there all day tomorrow, too.
Nice.
Yeah. So how was your week, Rue?
My weekend this past week, well, started out Wednesday, because we had a show on Tuesday. Wednesday, after work, I kind of hung out with the neighbors a little bit. Noticed a car was creeping in front of my crib.
Oh, shit.
So I come over
and you started shooting.
Well, I come over and I was watching the motherfucker. I know who he is. He don't belong up the street because they got a restraining order on him. And he was dropping off old dude, and old dude was trying to come back, but this motherfucker stopping at my mailbox. I said, bro, you take that shit somewhere else. You ain't bringing this shit around my house, man. Take that shit somewhere else. Don't even fuck come around here. Dude was like, all right, man, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I'd hate to really, like, I told him, I said, I hate for you to be sitting out here in front of my crib, and I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. I'm going to come out flying out that door with something that ain't going to be fun for you or me. And he's like, no, dude, I get it. So that was fun. I thought it was actually going to be a bigger problem than that, but it actually turned out to be all right. And then, so
didn't shoot nobody.
No, it was kind of funny. I mean, after getting to think about it and shit, and I know old boy that got dropped off by dude. He walks a long fucking way. Dude walks all the way down by my work and shit. So I kind of see him. He's a very nice kid. I guess he's not really a kid, but he's an all right dude. He's got manners. He's got respect for people. So he's all right. And I just told him, I said, hey man, I said, make sure he don't fucking come around my fucking house. Take that shit. I know you guys got a situation up there, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. Just not around my house. You go down to the circle. Not up in here. I don't give a fuck what you do. He goes, yeah, dude, I didn't know he was parked by your fucking house, dude. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I'll let him know. I'm like, that's cool. Well, some of the neighbors were kind of being assholes and shit and like just trying to, I don't know.
Not Rue, though. He was being a nice guy.
No, I was, man, because, I mean, I get it. I understand. You got a little baby mama drama shit going on. I get that, you know, and I don't want to be the one to piss you off. And no, we're not going to sit here and fight. You get locked up, I get locked up, and you ain't never going to see your fucking kid. No, I'm not that guy. So I just say, man, you know, just trying to keep the fucking peace. No, so he was cool, you know, everything worked out, and I ain't seen him since. And then Thursday, what'd I do? I went to work, chilled out after that.
Fuck you.
Friday, I had to go to the bowling alley and pay my dues because hadn't paid in a couple weeks, so I ain't gone up there in a couple weeks, which I get some money back next week, or this week. Then Saturday came and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
I ain't doing a goddamn nothing.
Well, I woke up, I watched a little bit of TV, I fell asleep. I woke up, I watched a little bit of TV, I fell asleep.
Sounds like a good Saturday already to me.
I felt like the biggest piece of shit because it was actually nice outside on Saturday and I didn't really want to spend the whole time inside, but I did catch up on a lot of sleep that I fucking needed. Because I ain't got a whole lot of that over the fucking last week and weekend. And then Sunday came and...
Yeah, I ain't been right since we got home, man. I just been fucking sleepy. I feel like I just haven't caught up on sleep since we went out of town.
No, man. I know I haven't. And you said I slept a lot, but I really didn't with tossing and turning and shit. And you making all the fucking noise in the goddamn fucking hotel room. Like, this motherfucker called. I don't know who the fuck he's on the phone with, but he got it on speakerphone. So I'm like, why would you people are trying to sleep and you're saying, go outside on the phone.
Not even just in that room, but the rooms next to you.
Right.
I was on speakerphone for like 30 seconds.
Bro, unforgivable.
And he sits there and just talk and talk and talk. And it's like, who the fuck? Go outside and talk, motherfucker. I'm trying to sleep.
You was sleeping.
It's like, bro, it's my one phone call a day.
Just because I wasn't snoring.
I think the last time I was in the hotel with him, he had that last phone call of the day, and I took the phone from him. And I went and talked on the phone. I think so.
He's talking about like in the daytime though.
Oh, this is the daytime?
And then he got the front desk calling the fucking room and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
That did that. That wasn't my fault. That was Uber's fault. Even that guy was confused. You got some food down here? I'm like, they just left it there. He's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's like, well, yes, I have some fucking food.
I'll tell you what, man.
Can they bring it to room 206, please, or wherever the fuck I'm at?
That rain we got, what was that, Friday or Saturday night? Friday night, I guess it was. Dude, we got my nose all fucked up.
Bro, we had an earthquake.
We did. We had an earthquake this past Friday.
Forgot about that. We were selling comic books, and the whole fucking house I was like, it felt like thunder, and then it just kept going.
I was in the fucking shower. It happened at like 5:36 or some shit like that. My ass was in the shower, and all I heard was like, it was like thunder. I didn't even feel it.
I felt the whole ground because I was in the basement. It was like, dude, it felt like it was like
rolling.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? It felt like something like a giant monster.
Now, see, that makes...
You know what I mean? Like, ran at our house.
See,
I've never felt an earthquake.
See, that makes sense, bro, because when I was in the shower, I kind of felt like a little, like, woozy, like I couldn't get my footing down. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And
we thought it was an explosion. We went outside, like, what the fuck was that?
The thunder you heard was a sonic boom. If you ain't never heard a sonic boom, you heard a sonic boom.
Yeah, well, it was like thunder, and then it kept going and rolling through my feet and through
like
the house.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
Where
fuck?
were you at?
I was in the basement.
At your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alive on whatnot. We're like, we were like, we gotta go. We gotta hold on. Like, we just let it sit there. I was like, here's a giveaway. Just run it up. And we went outside. There's like neighbors. No one knew what it was.
You may have felt it a little bit longer than I did, just with the location of where it hit. It actually hit.
It was like a block away.
Down in Murphy Flats.
Yeah.
That's where the center of it hit.
Crazy.
So your boom was probably a little bit louder than what I heard here, but yeah, I did lose my like footing a little bit. Like I was like felt like I was fucking like drunk for a minute. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, you're probably drunk.
No, man, I ain't drink nothing since we came back from out of town.
He was probably drunk.
Well, I drank Friday night after all
whoop,
shit.
Whoop, Jan Van Scarecrow.
Oh shit, it's time to go.
Much motherfucking Wicked Clown love.
But yeah, I mean, we had a good weekend. Old dude got, he got the hint for right now.
There you go.
Man, get the heat, cuz.
I mean,
check it out.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think everything's all right, man. Dude was cool about it. He knew it looked a little odd.
Right. Like, what you doing out here, fam?
His brew at his front door.
Right. Big Roo gonna shoot you. Big Roo.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing around my mailbox?
Bro, you never know, man.
He just standing in the fucking dark, just like, it's go time.
I don't fucking like
I
didn't know the car at first either. But then I seen old boy come up out the house up the street, and I was like, oh, that's the same motherfucker that dropped him off.
That's this Big Roo at home. He just stands at the door.
He just
with his strap in his hand, just waiting. Like, what's they do? Oh, you walking your dog? You better be walking your dog. Let's not walk too close.
No, man. I ain't
You just got a cigar in the other hand.
I try to keep the peace around here, man, because this is what
that is keeping the peace.
Yeah, you're the peacekeeper.
Yeah, the peacekeeper.
Shout out.
And then this motherfucker next door be fucking flying his drone and fucking people's windows and shit.
Is that the one with the trailer down the street?
Oh, one right here next door.
I want to see what's in the fucking trailer. What has he got? One of the model jets?
No, there's a bunch of models in there.
Yeah, a bunch of air models.
But this motherfucker, it flew past my window last night. I was like, this motherfucker, dude. So I looked up the fucking drone laws in Missouri. Apparently, we don't have any. I'm like, what the fuck?
Karen.
No, bro, let me tell you. This motherfucker, over the summertime, flew this fucking drone up. It just got dark, and we're all in the fucking pool swimming. This motherfucker's hovering over my fucking pool.
He's making a montage.
So, motherfucker, no, dude, like, I'll give you one shot. Hey, like, what the fuck, bro?
Well, maybe you shouldn't have had such a sexy bikini body.
I mean, no, dude, fuck this dude. Like, no.
Big roof for Mr. Juggalo.
No, this motherfucker, he gets annoying with this shit because he'll hover it in front of fucking houses and shit. Like, it's pretty fucking creepy, bro. And I'm pretty sure there's got to be a law on it. And I did look, and it said something about St. Louis County parks, places that allow you to fly them, but you have to have the proper credentials, is Booter Park and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be flying them around the fucking neighborhood.
But okay, to play devil's advocate, at the same time, he could be holding it steady to take a picture of something else, not like necessarily what it's over. He might not even know what it's over. He might, like, you know, it might not even register.
No, it's attached to his fucking phone.
No, I mean, I know he's looking at it. I'm just saying that, like, maybe he's not pointing the camera there. Maybe he's like trying to get a shot that, like, over the horizon.
There ain't nothing in this motherfucking neighborhood that he need to be taking pictures of.
That you could see.
Motherfucker.
That's way out there.
Well,
better get up there, bro.
Well, I guess you better.
What else is he? What do you want? What do you want him to do with it?
We have a park right at the top of the motherfucking subdivision that he can get a better fucking view.
Well, that is true. That is true.
On top of the fucking hill, he can get a better view.
I mean, well, maybe it doesn't reach that far.
Motherfucker, I seen that motherfucker fly. I know how far to go before it comes back home. Trust me. He's had that motherfucker way the fuck out there and it came back. Yeah, he ain't stupid. He's doing well. Here. Let me tell you this. He's like head of the fucking HOA, the homeowners.
Well, that's why you made that post the other day.
Yeah,
there's always something behind your shit. Yeah. Always something. I'm like, why is this motherfucker posting about the homeowners?
Yeah, always there. There's always every post that I post. There's something behind it.
I know there is. I'm like, what happened?
Well, that's what he was doing. He was making sure there was no shenanigans about.
What are you guys doing in that pool?
What are you doing in that pool?
Drugs. Fucked me up though, man.
Drugs in that pool.
We grew up with this motherfucker next door. Grew up with him. Are we still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. We grew up with this motherfucker next door. Okay. I mean, since I was a little kid, we played hockey. We beat each other up. We played with dirt bikes and shit. I mean, we all played together, you know, growing up. The dude across the street from him, we all grew up with. He's slow. He's handicapped. He's not all there. He's like mentally challenged. Okay,
I got that.
And this motherfucker had the nerve to call the county on him on some fucking bullshit because he had his fucking grass cutting trailer out of his garage for like an hour because he was cleaning the shit up.
To hear the end of the story, head on over to youtube.com.
So fuck him for doing that, man, because we all grew up together. You know how to do this. You don't need to fucking do that.
I couldn't live in an HOA. Ain't no fucking way.
Wow, that's about ready to come to an
end. I'd be fucking
then.
Fighting.
Well, we don't even know where the fucking money's going. We ain't got nothing
to the
drone.
To the drone.
Right.
The drone is protecting the neighborhood.
Yeah, the drone's kissing my ass is what it is.
Just make them pay for your gun.
Well, you told him you can't fly it above your house, so that's why the shenanigans came. The guy pulled up in front of your house.
I said if he wants to, I'll call the cops and I'll fucking report his ass for fucking being a stalker. I don't give a fuck.
He was looking at my weenie.
I don't know what the fuck.
Shout out to Grape Joe. Shout out to Mr. Paint still holding it down, and the other people that don't comment.
San Antonio Fire Department.
Shout out. San Antonio to St. Louis in the house. I'm glad you enjoyed the Mars interview. We appreciate that. Share it out.
I enjoyed it too.
Just tell your friends. He says I like the mac and cheese video. It was cool, but did you try that pizza ice cream? That pizza ice cream was good. It was extremely unexpected.
Blues up 2-0.
When they win, is it over?
7 minutes 32 seconds of the second period.
I forgot I even put those videos up. Yeah, check out that pizza ice cream and that mac and cheese ice cream.
It was like 107 or some shit.
We're going to be back next Monday. We got House of Id on the program.
MLB reference.
Tune in for that one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
House of Id next motherfucking Monday.
College, dude. He broke the college record. Ain't nobody ever done that.
What else? What else do we need to tell people? Go buy comic books. RepliconComics.BigCartel.com. Jamie Madrock's cover just dropped. Check us out on Whatnot. Follow Dead Body Man on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And
I'll post on there eventually.
buy merch. We got merch. Go buy it. Nobody buys it. Be the first.
They only buy our comics. They only want us our comics.
They don't buy those either.
They only want our comics.
Be the second. All right, y'all. Much love. We'll see y'all next week.